Hey guys, and welcome to the comfort of my living room again. You've been here a few times, and I'm your Project Vertical Elite Training Coach, Tyler Ray of Project Vertical, the owner and operator. And today I'm going to bring you a bit of information in regards to a topic that I'm seeing a whole lot posted on the Facebook forum, the Project Vertical Facebook page, which I'm posting the link below, so don't forget to check that out and like it. How do I get ripped abs, and what is the difference between ripped abs and a strong core? Alright, plain and simple, my most obvious explanation is, and I like to tell people this, are that a strong core is made in the gym and ripped abs are made in the kitchen. And it may mean something to you or it may not mean something to you, but basically the idea of building the actual muscle beneath the surface of the skin is done within the confines of the gym or your home, wherever your fitness equipment is located. And being able to bring that type of muscular definition to the surface, meaning reducing the amount of body fat underneath the layer of the skin, requires a strict diet as well, or a strict nutritional program. And I'm going to show you a bit of both today. So I'm going to give you a couple ideas on exercises that I personally like to do when I'm getting ready for my fitness shows. I do some fitness modeling. Check this out. There we go. And I don't look like that right now. Don't be confused. I don't look like that all the time. That was at about 4.8% body fat. I typically walk around at about 10 to 12% body fat. Now, getting down to that low of body fat can be quite difficult, and it requires very, very particular, strict diet that if you have questions about, feel free to post those below and I'll give you some information in regards to that, or how you can pursue finding that information out. I'm going to take you to the floor. We're going to show you a couple of exercises to increase the mass of the actual muscles of the abdominal cavity and teach you the difference between adding weight to an abdominal routine versus not having weight as part of your routine. We'll check you on the floor. Alright guys, welcome again to my living room floor. I just got back from playing basketball, so that's why I'm all dressed up. Big shout out to K1X. I know I'm plugging them in my video, but you know what? I like plugging them because I like their gear. They send me some gear, and I'll give you a shout out. K1X, what's going on? Check out their website. Really cool stuff on there. I do have a bit of a sponsorship, so that's why I talk about them, but more importantly, it's comfortable. I wear it. Go check it out. Here we go with the first exercise. What you're going to notice in this very first exercise is I have a piece of equipment which is called a Bosu ball. This is a half ball, and someone that invented this got very rich in the concept of taking a full ball, slicing it in half, and gluing it to a plastic base and blowing it up. It gives you the ability to use both the top side and the ball side as the base, meaning you can have a more stable base or a more unstable base. We want the flat side down. We're going to find a medicine ball. I have a 12-pound medicine ball here. We're going to perform just a basic Bosu ball crunch, but we're going to allow our body to travel past 180 degrees further back to give that muscle a bit more stretch. Use weight when performing abdominal-based exercises if you're looking to increase the mass, meaning increase the size of the actual muscle. If you want that chunky look to your abs, you want that ripped, chunky look, you need some extra weight in your abdominal movements. If you want a flat, lean stomach, you can do body weight oriented exercises with a lot of cardio to kind of get that flat, lean look. But again, find the balance between that you're looking for and go with it. So grab your ball. You're going to position yourself on the edge of the ball. So you want your bum in front of the center point of the actual ball. You don't want it on top because you're going to wipe out and do a backflip. And this isn't gymnastics, folks. It's fitness. Remember that. Ball at the chest. Going to lower yourself down. Okay, just past flat. And we're going to actually incorporate a bit of an explosive movement. So we're going to turn it into a power-based movement down and explode up and squeeze tight. If you breathe in on the way down and then exhale on the way up, breathe out all your air. It's going to allow you to contract the abdominals tighter. More effective movement. Breathe in. And breathe all the way out. Big contraction. Give you another view at this. So I'm lowering myself down and I'm exploding up and exhaling my air. Notice that I'm lowering myself past flat. I'm letting the abdominals stretch and I'm exploding back up into the air. Okay? That's the first exercise. Let's check out another one. Alright, so here we go with the second exercise utilizing our Bosu ball. I absolutely love this piece of equipment. Thank you, Bosu, for creating your ball. we're going to do what's called a mountain climber. We're going to add a bit of an unstable surface, so you notice that I flipped the ball over onto the ball side. If you don't have a Bosu ball, feel free to use the ground if you're just starting out. You can also use a stability ball or perhaps even a medicine ball to place your hands on if you feel that you're at a point where you can do something like that. We want to position ourselves over top of the ball, put our hands flat like in a push-up position, okay? Keeping ourselves flat and balanced. This is another way to improve the definition of your abdominals because you're incorporating a conditioning type of abdominal movement, meaning that we're increasing the heart rate, which is going to help to metabolize more fat. So we'll roll this up so we don't touch it with our feet. We're going flat, actually going to stay on our push-up position, and we're going to switch our feet, and we're pulling our knees in, okay? You'll notice as I pull my knees in that I'm trying to keep my back, my legs, everything in a nice line all the way from my armpits down to my ankles. You're driving, you're pulling the knees towards your chest, utilizing your stomach, okay? It's not a leg workout. You are going to get a bit of hip flexor activation, but it's more about that stomach muscle working. So running those legs in and out, we'll show you one more time. Nice and flat, switching. Okay, and we're switching those. It's called a rock climber because it's supposed to look like someone running up a really steep hill. All right, those are our two exercises, two different ways to improve the ripped quality of the stomach. One weight-based, one conditioning-based. Let's head to the kitchen and take a look at something to eat.